Hello everybody and welcome back. Today we're diving into a topic that has been lighting up the investment community space. Specifically, we're talking about Rocket Lab, stock ticker RKLB. Could Rocket Lab be the next massive investment opportunity? The space industry has transformed into a bustling commercial marketplace. Rocket Lab has positioned itself as a comprehensive space systems company. They specialize in sending smaller payloads into orbit quickly and reliably. Over the next few minutes, we're going to break down everything you need to know about Rocket Lab from an investor's perspective. We will look at what the company does, what makes it special, and what its future could hold. So, grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's get into whether RKLB is truly the next big investment. Now, before we go any further, I have to give you the all-important disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. The information we are about to discuss today is purely for educational and entertainment purposes. Always do your own research and consult with a certified financial professional. So, with that out of the way, let's talk about our game plan for today. First, we are going to explore what Rocket Lab is all about. We'll look at their core business, their key products like the Electron and Neutron rockets, and their role in the broader space ecosystem. We'll run a hypothetical scenario. What could happen if you were to invest a consistent $100 every single week into RKLB stock over a period of 10 years? Then we'll take a look at what the experts on Wall Street are saying. This will give us a sense of the professional sentiment surrounding the stock right now. So, what exactly is Rocket Lab? At its core, Rocket Lab is a space company. The company was founded in 2006 by Peter Beck to make space more accessible. They focus on building small, reliable, and cost-effective rockets for smaller payloads. This led to the creation of their workhorse vehicle, the Electron rocket. Think of it as a fleet of nimble courier vans, ready to deliver packages to specific addresses on demand. The Electron rocket is a two-stage orbital launch vehicle optimized to carry payloads of up to 300 kilograms into low Earth orbit. Rocket Lab has conducted dozens of successful launches with Electron, establishing a track record of reliability. They offer launch-on-demand services, providing speed and flexibility to commercial and government clients. This focus on a specific market niche has allowed Rocket Lab to become a dominant force. They aren't trying to compete head-to-head with the likes of SpaceX or Blue Origin on launching massive payloads or sending humans to Mars, at least not yet. Now, if you think Rocket Lab is just a launch company, you are only seeing a small piece of the puzzle. They are transforming Rocket Lab from a simple launch provider into an end-to-end space systems company. They don't just launch the satellites, they are now building many of the critical components that go inside those satellites and even the satellites themselves. By creating a space systems division, Rocket Lab has vertically integrated its operations. They have acquired several other specialized space technology companies, bringing their expertise in-house. This vertical integration strategy is a massive competitive advantage. It creates multiple streams of revenue that are not solely dependent on the number of launches they perform each year. One of the flagship products of this division is the Photon satellite bus. The Photon is a highly versatile, pre-designed satellite platform that can be customized for a wide range of missions. Rocket Lab has already successfully sent a mission to lunar orbit for NASA, demonstrating their capabilities extend far beyond just launching small satellites. So, we know Rocket Lab has a reliable small rocket and a growing space systems business, but what is the secret sauce that truly sets them apart and gives them the potential for explosive growth? It comes down to a relentless culture of innovation and a bold push into rocket reusability. Recovering a small rocket like Electron presents a completely different set of challenges than recovering a large one. Rocket Lab came up with a wild and incredibly innovative solution. They decided to catch the rocket booster out of midair with a helicopter. This midair recovery method is a game changer. It has the potential to dramatically reduce the cost of each launch. Lower costs mean they can offer more competitive pricing to their customers. Rocket Lab is also developing a much larger next generation rocket called Neutron. Neutron is being designed from the ground up to be fully reusable and will be capable of carrying much larger payloads. This rocket positions Rocket Lab not just for today's market, but for the future of the space economy. Rocket Lab's innovation is impressive, but let's talk about building wealth. Simply, imagine investing just $100 every week into RKLB stock. This habit, called dollar cost averaging, means you invest consistently no matter the market. Over time, small, steady investments can grow significantly. Consistency, not timing, is the real power behind wealth. Let's break down the numbers. If you invest $100 a week for 10 years, that's $52,000. With a 10% average annual return, your investment could grow to about $88,000, $36,000 in profit. This shows the power of consistency and compounding, even with a conservative approach. Most Rocket Lab investors aren't just hoping for average returns. They see the massive potential of the space economy and believe RKLB could be a dominant player. If Rocket Lab executes flawlessly, perfecting reusability and launching Neutron, returns could far exceed the market. That's why growth stocks excite investors. The potential for life-changing rewards. Compound interest is the most powerful force in finance. Your money makes money, and then the money makes more. Growth starts slow, but over time it accelerates dramatically. The key is patience. Stick with it, and eventually your investments will outpace your contributions. That's the magic of compounding in action. Consistency beats time in the market. Instead of waiting for the perfect moment, invest a set amount every week. This removes emotion, smooths out market swings, and lets you build ownership over time. You're not a gambler, you're an owner, steadily growing your stake in the future, 1 week at a time. Now let's see what the Wall Street experts think about Rocket Lab. Analysts at major banks dig deep into the company's financial and market position. As of May 2024, the consensus is overwhelmingly positive, a strong buy rating. Most analysts believe RKLB will outperform the market, adding real validation to our investment thesis. Analysts provide qualitative ratings like strong buy and quantitative price targets. Price targets estimate the stock's value in the next 12 to 18 months. For Rocket Lab, the average price target suggests significant upside. Analysts update targets based on new information. It's a dynamic benchmark for evaluating investment potential. Analysts are bullish on Rocket Lab, citing market leadership, diversification, and the Neutron rocket's future potential. But risks remain: execution challenges, cash burn, and fierce competition. Smart investors weigh both the bull and bear cases before making a decision. Investing more can supercharge your results. In our Rocket Lab scenario, doubling your weekly investment doesn't just double your outcome, it amplifies it thanks to compounding. The more you invest, the more your money grows. Every extra dollar is a seed for future wealth. Turn up the volume on your investment. When it comes to building wealth, there are really only two levers: your rate of return and your contribution rate. You can't control the market, but you can control how much you save and invest. Your savings rate is your superpower. The more you add, the more you can make. It's as simple and as powerful as that. Rocket Lab isn't just another rocket company. They're a leader in small satellite launches, now expanding into end-to-end space systems. Their innovative approach, strong financials, and bullish Wall Street outlook make them a compelling investment. With a diversified business model and visionary leadership, Rocket Lab is poised to capture a major share of the booming space economy. Now, as we approach the end of our discussion, I need to bring up the all-important disclaimer one final time, and I really want this to sink in. I hope you found this breakdown of Rocket Lab to be informative, engaging, and inspiring. But I must stress again that I am not a financial advisor. Nothing in this essay should be construed as direct advice to buy, sell, or hold any security, including RKLB. My objective is purely educational. It is to share my research and my perspective on a company I find fascinating, and to break down investment concepts in a way that is easy to understand. Please do not simply take my word for it. Investing in an individual growth stock like Rocket Lab carries a significant amount of risk. While the potential for reward is high, as we've discussed, there is no guarantee of success. The company faces immense challenges, from the technical complexities of developing new rocket technology to the fierce competition in the space sector and the pressures of managing its cash flow until it reaches profitability. The stock is and will likely continue to be very volatile. Its price can swing dramatically based on news, market sentiment, or launch outcomes. You must be prepared for this volatility and have a long-term mindset if you choose to invest. This is why it is absolutely essential that you do your own thorough research, use it as a starting point for your own journey of discovery. Go to Rocket Lab's investor relations website and read their latest quarterly and annual reports. Listen to the recordings of their earnings calls to hear management discuss the business directly. Look at who their major customers are and what contracts they have secured. Analyze their financial statements to understand their revenue growth, their margins, and their cash position. The more you know about the business you're investing in, the more confident you will be in your decision. Ultimately, every investment decision you make must be based on your own unique financial situation, your personal goals, and your individual tolerance for risk. What is right for me might not be right for you, and vice versa. I strongly encourage you to consult with a qualified and certified financial professional who can review your circumstances and help you build a portfolio that is tailored to your specific needs. They can help you make sense of the risks and rewards and ensure your investment strategy aligns with your long-term objectives. Please invest responsibly and make informed decisions. Rocket Lab's story is compelling. Their focus on small launches, visionary leadership, and expansion into space systems set them apart. It's a high-risk, high-reward investment, but I believe they're building for the future. For me, Rocket Lab is a bet on the space economy and on human ingenuity. Now I want to turn the microphone over to you. This is the most important part of any video or essay I create. The goal here is not just for me to talk, but for us to build a community of like-minded people who are passionate about personal finance, investing, and building a better future for themselves. Your insights, your experiences, and your questions are what make this community so valuable. So I would love to know what you think. What are your thoughts on Rocket Lab? Do you see it as the next big thing in space, or do you think the risks are too high? Please take a moment to scroll down and leave a comment below. Let me know if you are currently an investor in RKLB, if you are thinking about becoming one, or if you are staying away and why. Share your own research, your bull case or your bear case. There is no right or wrong answer. Every perspective adds value to the conversation. If you've invested in other space companies, I'd love to hear about those experiences as well. The more we share our knowledge with one another, the smarter and more informed we all become as investors. Your contribution really does matter. And of course, if you found any value in this discussion today, if it helped you understand Rocket Lab a little better, or gave you some food for thought on your own investment strategy, I would be incredibly grateful if you could take a second to support the channel. The easiest way to do that is to hit that like button. It's a small click for you, but it makes a huge difference in helping the algorithm show this content to more people who might find it useful. It tells the platform that we are creating something of value here, and it helps our community grow. Finally, if you want to see more content like this, more deep dives into interesting companies, and more discussions on building wealth and achieving financial freedom, make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. We are building something special here, and I would love for you to be a part of the journey with us. Please share this, with a friend or family member who might be interested in investing or the future of space. Thank you so much for your time and attention today. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you.